Hey guys, I'm back for Halloween 2013. I know I haven't made videos in forever. I just have been really busy at work and I haven't had time to do them or editing software. So I'm going to try and do this video the best I can, even though I can't speed it up or edit any parts out. Hopefully it's not too long. Yeah, so I'm just doing like a basic monster look for Halloween. It's using all products that you can find easily. Most of you guys who watch my videos will have them at home. The usual toilet paper, latex stuff, and some face paint and eyeshadow. So yeah, this looks really simple. Hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take my liquid latex. This one's from Spirit Halloween Stores, which is probably open by now since it's September. So it's just like cheap. I forgot the price of this one, but it wasn't too much for however much this is, 15 ounces. I think it might have been 20 bucks, so that's not too bad. So yeah, I just pour that into a bowl and I'm taking my spatula, scalpel, whatever you guys call it. It's really dirty because I used it to do this side of my face. I'm just taking the flat end, dipping it into the latex, and I'm just going to slather it all over my face. Except for near my eyes and my eyebrow, obviously, because I like those and I want to keep them. So I'm just gluing on pieces of toilet paper, just regular toilet paper. You guys know I do this for all my videos. And then I'm just going over top of it with the latex again. And I'm using my spatula scalpel thing to flatten it out, but also I want to make the edges a little bit more rough, so I kind of am like pulling away at them aggressively. And don't get latex in your hair. I already did it today. It's kind of unavoidable sometimes. Okay, and then I really want to get in the middle of the toilet paper covered in the latex because it's going to make it soft. And then I'm using the pointy end to just pick a hole through that. And I'm just spreading it open. Just make whatever shapes you want. Oh, I covered my hair. This is like really messy and simple, so. And then I tuck some pieces in behind and like pull some over and stick them onto themselves. Yeah, so I'm just doing that all over my face, so hopefully I don't have to record this because I know this video is going to be super long. So yeah, just everywhere, except I just skipped this area. So I'm going to do a couple more and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so that is it for our latex and toilet paper. Fairly easy. As you can see, I just repeated what I did there all around my face, except for leaving a space for my eyes and then around my mouth, where that's all going to be painted in. Oh, it's in my hair. Great. So next thing, while waiting for this to dry, I'm going to start on my eyes. So first thing you're going to do is take an eyeliner and just line your waterline. This is hard to do on camera. And then you're going to line your lash line as well. Just doing it super messy, doesn't matter. And then I'm going to do my lash line up at the top as well. Okay, and then after that I'm just taking a flat brush. This is actually a concealer brush. And then I'm taking a gel eyeliner and I'm going to go over and under my lid with black. Just on this brush and just do this super messy. You really don't even have to use the pencil eyeliner. It's just safer to have on your waterline than using a brush. And just going like really sloppy with it. feel like I'm doing mascara right now. And my mouth like automatically opens when I touch my eyes. Okay, and then after you have the black, just what I do to make it last a bit longer is take my fluffy eyeshadow brush and my black and just powder on top of it with the black. Stops it from creasing since I have so much of it on there. And it makes it look a little more smudged and better. Okay, and then next thing I'm going to do is involving one of these. This is just one of those cheap face paint palettes you get at like Spirit, Halloween stores, Haslam, Party Packers, Party City, whatever stores around you that's like a party supply store. So I'm only using 3 colors from this today. The black, which I could either use this or my gel eyeliner, but this is less expensive, so I'm going to use that. This green color here, and then the yellow at the bottom. And I'm still using that same like flat concealer brush. I'm going to take the green color and just smudge out the black around my eye. You don't want to go all the way up with the green, you want to take the yellow at the end and then do that for the very edge. So I'm just going to finish that up and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so there is the finished eye. I know the colors on my camera are off right now for some reason. It's having trouble like focusing. But yeah, just black, green, and then the yellow on the outside. I stopped a little bit short of this because I was just waiting for it to dry, and now I'm going to go over it with foundation. You can use liquid foundation because I know a lot more people are going to have that than this, which is like an airbrush spray foundation. This is actually a really cheap one. It's Isadora. I forget where I got it, but it was in the States somewhere. So I'm just going to hold that a bit away and spray over all the toilet paper to make it skin colored, even though this is a little bit darker than my skin. And then for places where I don't want it to like smudge into the makeup I already did, I'm just going to use my finger to dab that. Oh, that was way too close to my skin. Alright, and then just let that dry. Okay, so next thing, now that that's dry, or almost dry in my case, we're just going to repeat the same thing that I did to my eye to inside of all these little holes. So just black, green, and then yellow. So black in the middle, so I'm just going to fill those all in. Now using the green, you kind of want to smudge it all together. And then highlighting it with the yellow color here. More like a goldenrod color, not actually yellow. So I just do that on the outsides. So I'm just going to fix that up. I need to add some more black to the insides now that it's smudged, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's what they all look like when they're all filled in. Alright, so next thing is the mouth. I already have half mine painted, but it's very simple. Just those same 3 colors repeated. It's faded a bit already because I've been wearing this for a while, but just black on the lips, and then green, and then yellow. This whole look is very simple, it's just doing the same thing over and over again. Then I'm just powdering the middle of my lip. I might go over it with some green powder too, just to make it stick out a bit more. Alright, so actually almost finished. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just taking my Monster Effects palette, it's a face painting palette from Wolf Face and Artifacts. And I'm just taking that yellow color there and another flat brush. And you just activate it with water. And I'm just going to paint all the rest of my skin that's showing in beneath all of this. And then you can use this to go over if you have any like tissue paper like me that's still white. Just go over it with the paint. If it ends up being too yellow, I just smudge it out with my finger because I don't want it to look like it's yellow colored, just tinted like yellow and sickly. Go over your ears if you're actually going to wear this as like a costume or whatever. I don't usually do that unless I'm wearing it out. And then the last thing to really like smudge it up, I'm using, this is an eyeliner brush, but it's like a really rough one, so I don't use it for eyeliner. I'm just going to use brown eyeshadow, this color right there, and just outline the toilet paper just to make it look more smudged and gross. That went on really dark. I didn't mean for it to be that much. So I'm just going to use this brush to kind of erase it a bit. That's better. Yeah, so you just go outside all of the toilet paper that you applied. So I'm just going to finish up my face and I'll show you the final look. Okay, so now it's all touched up and pretty much finished. Just repainted some spots. And the last couple touches is I'm taking this fluffy brush in this green color here, and I already dabbed it under my nose, like by my nostrils, so don't breathe in if you're going to do that. And then I'm just outlining my face with it, like on my jaw. And then I'm just going to do like around my forehead and stuff too. Oh yeah, I definitely got latex all in my hair. If you can see, those pieces are like glued down to my head. Try and avoid that because it is so hard to get out. Just in a couple more places. That's good. So last thing is I'm just going to put in my contacts. They are from Camo Eyes, the same place I used them last year. These ones actually are from last year. They're the only ones I never really got to use because these ones expire like in 3 months, but I never really opened it. So I'm going to get some new ones this year, hopefully, for the rest of my tutorials. But yeah, so these are the Camo Eye ones. I can't remember the name because I haven't looked them up since last year, but I think it's gold something, so I'll put the link in the description. So I'm just going to pop these in and I'll show you guys what they look like. Okay, so there is the finished look with the contacts. These ones are really good if you do like any type of like green monster or like lizard and stuff. It complements it really well, so I really like these ones. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's pretty simple, so it's good if you're like in a rush for Halloween, or if you are going to like a costume party and you can't think of what to do. It doesn't really require a costume, so you can kind of throw it with anything. Yeah, taking it off, probably, sorry, probably a little bit of a hassle. I made it through the whole video without losing my voice till the very end. Yeah, so with latex stuff, like, you want to get it wet because the toilet paper will like start degrading, but you usually take it and start rolling it instead of, if you peel it, it's going to take like every hair on your face off, like all those little ones, and it hurts, so you want to just roll it when it's wet. So I usually soak the toilet paper with hot water for like half an hour before I even start peeling it off. And then the rest of the stuff, like all the paint and whatever, just use baby oil. Helps to get stuff off really well, so I just use baby oil and like a face wipe. Yeah, so that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if you have any suggestions for more of them. I'm going to try and do as many as I can right now up until October, so I'm going to really get back into it. So let me know what you guys want to see. Thanks for watching.